Hello. We are at the day before Thanksgiving, and I don't know about you, but I know for me, I have felt uh, things get busier, and even for myself, feeling a little more anxious about getting everything ready for tomorrow. And I'm not even the one hosting, and noticing that, okay, how am I feeling about this, or how am I feeling about that? And being at the grocery store at 9 o'clock last night. And so this morning I rushed into work and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this meditation to do. And, and noticing, okay, this is an opportunity for me to practice the, the slowing down. How do I slow down in the midst of busyness? And how do I calm myself so I can take some time to connect with God and to recognize that gives me life. So we're going to do that together today and have that opportunity. So no matter what is going on for you, I encourage you for the next 10 minutes or so to just let it go and know that you can pick up everything you need to do afterwards. If you need to jot down notes for yourself, do that quickly. And just give yourself this time to really connect with God and to take some time as we explore this idea of Thanksgiving and gratitude. So I invite you to close or lower your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths together, starting from empty. And take a big breath in. And let it go. And one more time. And let it go. And the third breath, see if you can breathe in even deeper. And hold it for a moment. And then release. Take a moment to notice if you are feeling tension anywhere. And if you are, I invite you to like for me, it's in my shoulder. So tense that part up for a moment. As tight as you can, and then just let it go. Maybe you need to shake. Maybe you need to stomp your feet a little bit. I just invite you to take inventory of your body and notice what is distracting you from being fully present here. And take a moment, a little extra time with your mind today. It's beautiful. It helps us remember all the things we need to do. And it's okay to allow it to just rest in this moment. Anything that's happened before is in the past, and anything that's going to happen is in the future. And so the time we have right now is the present. And we can pick up anything we need to. So I just invite you to let go of any thoughts of all that you need to do. And we're going to take a moment and really connect with God. And one way we're going to do that, and we've done this before, is through a heart lock-in. So I'm going to invite you to picture someone in front of you that you love and care about, someone that it's just easy. You adore them, you love them. And just allow yourself to send love to them, imagining a golden cord going from your heart to their heart. And just send love to that person. Just every time you breathe out, send them love. In fact, this week I had someone tell me that trying to really help someone sometimes is not as helpful as just sending someone love. Like that, seeing them in their wholeness for who they are and sending them love, loving them anyway, is like the greatest gift you can give someone. And I thought I have to agree with that. But it made me reevaluate some of the things that I do. So, So as you're breathing love to this person, then just as you breathe in, remember that love coming back to you. So You're breathing out love and you're breathing in love. And then just let that love expand, recognizing that that love comes from God. And so as you're breathing out, as the hands and feet of God, you're sharing love. You are love in the world. And as you breathe in, God is your source for love. It's always there. It's always available to you at any moment, in any time. There's nothing you have to do. And just allow yourself to be in this space for a moment. Thanksgiving is a time where we remember everything we're grateful for. And we remember what we're grateful for. And we often hear this term, having an attitude of gratitude. And I was playing with that a little this morning and just wondering, okay, what's that really mean? Like, what's it mean to be grateful? And grateful for, for me, it's like, well, it's easy to be grateful for the people in my life and, my friends and, the place I live and, family and, my job. And those are the things that's easy to feel grateful for. But if I'm truly living with an attitude of gratitude, if I'm carrying Thanksgiving within me, what does that mean for the person that cuts me off in traffic? Am I grateful for that? Can I be grateful for that if I'm carrying this attitude of gratitude? If I look for the thing to be grateful for in that, what about the people in my life that have different religious and political views than I do? Some of them being family. Can I be grateful for them and see them in their wholeness? And then how do I hold this other thing that in some cases is diametrically opposite? Can I be grateful for that? And in those particular cases, like the particular case of different religious and political views, I'm finding for myself that I can be grateful because it's allowing me to really define my views more clearly and being willing to express them where I maybe before was silent. So think in your life, can you be grateful for those people that it's a little tougher? What about people you consider your enemies? We read in the Bible to love your enemies because it's easy to love the people that are, that you like and that are easy to love. But what about those people that aren't so easy to love? What are you grateful for them, to have them in your life? So I invite you to just bring to mind someone in your life that you are having. Maybe it's been in the past, someone you've had some difficulty with, or maybe it's someone in your life right now that you're having some difficulty with. And I invite you to bring them and just imagine them standing in front of you. Notice any feelings or thoughts that are coming up for you and just allow them to be. There's nothing we need to do to change them. Just allow them to be exactly as they are. And as you look at this person in your mind's eye, just allow that love you were feeling a few moments ago that came from God. Can you see them through God's eyes? Can you see them? Can you be the eyes of God and see them differently? Now, this does not mean you are not agreeing with their stance on anything, but you're recognizing that they too are a child of God. And then can you take the next step and be grateful for them being in your life, grateful for the lessons they show you, grateful for how they've helped you grow. Can you be grateful for them in your life? And How does that feel, and how easy is it for you? You're invited to work with this practice until it becomes easy to see them through God's eyes and to be grateful that they are in your life for whatever reason. So as you celebrate Thanksgiving, however you are tomorrow with family or friends, or maybe you're celebrating out over the weekend, think of those people that you're grateful for, the ones that are really easy to be grateful for, and thankful for the gifts they bring into your life. And maybe think of someone in your past that maybe they did something, and at the time you didn't appreciate them the way that you now do as you look back. And just allow that love and gratitude to flow through you to that situation, that person. And then also think about those people in your life that are harder to be grateful for. The ones that maybe made your life at the time a living hell. That it was hard, that being in relationship or having any kind of contact with them, just they would show up in your life and it was hard. Is there anyone like that you can now look at and say, okay, I'm a stronger person for having gone through that, so I'm grateful to that person for the gifts they gave me by showing up in their perfection as the child of God, which may be very hard to wrap your brain around right now, but I just encourage you to play with that. As we continue to learn and grow together and recognize more and more that we really are all one, and that as children of God, everyone has a divine spark inside of them, and that God's love is available to them as it is to us. Take a big breath in together. Let it out. And when you're ready, just come back to this present time. I am so grateful to have each one of you, and for the blessings that you bring, and for the way you show up in the Misfits group, supporting and loving one another. And thank you. Have a wonderful, happy, safe, fun Thanksgiving. Blessings.